Shit's all fucked up. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, what's good, y'all? Just want to come on here and chat for a little bit. Not really a video per se, just more so some chatting. Couple announcements. Got a couple announcements. Um, I have got just so you guys know. What's up? Where y'all hiding? What's up, G-Man? What's up, Alex Sports? For you guys, what I was saying, I got a couple videos. I don't have a couple. I got a few videos. I got several videos lined up in the coming weeks. I think I got a lot of good. I think I got a lot of good content to put out there. A lot of good stuff that I'm really excited about. Some really cool video ideas, and I'm really excited to get them out there. Um, so I am finalizing. So here's the deal. For those that are just watching the early parts of this video, might not watch all of it. I am finalizing detail, or I'm finalizing basically to go to Jets and Giants. I'm getting that worked out, and it appears that I'm getting Giants home against the Eagles is what I'm getting lined up. I am also trying to get Giants at Tampa. That is a game that I'm trying to acquire as well. So working on my connections, working on a few things. Definitely, looking to do some things at those games. I'm one of these people that I'm not going to go sit. I just ain't going to go sit in the upper deck. That's just not what I do. I go and get good stuff. I want to make sure I get good prices, all that good stuff. So, anyways, I'm looking at those. Those are the games that so far I've got circled. Um, I want to do the Cowboy game, but nobody seems to be wanting to do business. So it is what it is. Um, so yeah, what do we got? What do you guys want to talk about? I just just want to come on here and hang out for a little bit. Um, I just got some really good. I got some really good videos coming up that I'm really excited about. I think you guys are really gonna like. What's up, Robert Smith? What's going on, man? Okay, well, Jimmy Hendrips, the Giants are never going to win ever. Well, they've won 4 Super Bowls, so I think they've already have. Yep, Westbrook got traded today. Yep, I'm looking forward to football as well. Um, for me, I'm looking forward to football because I think the Giants have finally turned the corner. A they've been in a downward spiral, not good, and I think they're finally trending upward. And so that's what I'm really excited about. I think we're finally coming around. So I don't think so. I don't think the Eagles are going to be raining anymore anytime soon. I don't think so. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not. I know what Eagle fans are going to say. They're going to give me a hard time, say, "Well, we dominate the Giants and all this and that." But honestly, I'm not even afraid. I'm not even afraid of the Eagles this year. To be truthful with you, I'm not. I think, if you want my honest opinion, I think the Cowboys are the team to beat in the NFC East. I think the Giants are going to tell me everything I need to know about them week one. If the Giants go down there and beat the Cowboys, then they are legitimate contenders to win the NFC East. If they go down there and hang close, tight game, like a 20 or 21-20 kind of game, 24-21, 24-20, something like that, 17-14, they hang close with them, then I think the Giants are going to compete all year long. And if the Giants get steamrolled by the Cowboys like they did last year early in the season at Dallas, then that will tell me that the Giants aren't going to have that good of a season. So that to me is all I'm going to need to know. Wambag Doodle. I just said a minute ago that looking like Jets Giants and looking like Eagles at Giants and trying to get to Tampa. But again, I think the Cowboy game is going to tell me everything I need to know about the Giants this year, in my honest opinion. I think if the Giants go down there and compete well, who knows, maybe even get a win. I think we're going to be contenders to win the NFC East. If we get blown out, yeah. Steve, wow, you're not yelling. I don't understand why yelling is such a problem. I don't understand why you guys get all torn up about me yelling in my videos. I don't get that. It's like you guys need earplugs or something. I don't understand. You guys need some of them construction earplugs when you watch a cop pizzle video? I'm going to tell you this. I do not like when people say that I'm on drugs. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I just had a friend about 6 weeks ago, a real good friend of mine, and 6 weeks ago died of an overdose. And, I think he just went on a bender. He was a childhood friend of mine. I think he went on a bender over the weekend and just going through some hard times and just wanted to let loose. And it had fentanyl in it, and it took him from me. And he was a good buddy of mine, big Steelers fan, huge Steelers fan. Him and I would shit talk all the time. Giants and Steelers, we play against each other in Madden. He played in my fantasy league with me every year, and was a good person. Wasn't you'd have never guessed that he was a drug user. Would have never guessed it. He was a good person, and it really hurts me when people say that I'm on drugs when I come on here. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. I just don't, I don't understand why people. I don't understand why people look at yelling and being excited, being intense, showing passion. I don't understand why they mix that in with drug use. I don't get that. Drug use to me is something that, if I see somebody in an alley bent over, passed the fuck out, that to me is drug use. But, that's just me. Philip Lindsay, are you going to stream a lot of Giants games this year? I can't say that I will. That's really not my thing. I've tried it before. I don't love streaming games. I'm not going to say that I won't stream a game. I could see myself doing a couple games this year. I won't rule that out, but it's really not my thing. I know there are YouTubers on here that love to do that, but they're just looking for the super chat. I'm not interested in that. I think that just rhymed, but I don't know. If I did it, it's not for a super chat. It's just to put out some content, really. Oh, did Philly 500 did Philly fan always? I didn't see that. Where did he respond to about offer? What do you mean to talk? You mean like the one on one? What do I think, Steve? What do I think about Daniel Jones? I like Daniel Jones. I like Daniel Jones a lot. I got a couple video. I got a few videos coming out that I kind of got planned. And Daniel Jones, there's a big Daniel Jones video coming out that you may like. What's your favorite matchup this year's hype for T Mafia? I'm not really hyped for that Patriots game. I'll be honest with you. Tough one for the Giants, to be honest. I mean, short week on the road in New England, Thursday night. Usually the home team has the advantage. Maybe if New England's in a bad season, maybe we can go steal a victory there. But I think the Giants, I think anybody, it wouldn't matter who, it wouldn't matter what team, they could be Kansas City. I think that's a tough matchup for anybody to go New England on a short week. I hate that it's the Giants, but that's the cards we got dealt, and I'm not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the first game. Like I said, I think the first game, the Cowboys game, I want to see. I want to see what the Giants have gotten. I think Week 1, we're going to show everybody what the Giants are made of straight out of the gate. Philip Lindsay, I'm not. You know, I I'm a Cubs guy. I like the Cubs, but I tell a lot of people that I'm a WGN baby. I'm not. I'm a Cubs fanatic. I won't say I'm a fanatic. I'm a Giants fanatic. Uh, I went to Game 1 of the World Series when they played the Indians. Um, I'm a big Cubs fan, but as far as the other leagues, I go to Preds games every now and then. But I won't say like I'm a huge fan. I don't I don't really, I was a big Reggie Miller fan growing up, so I kind of followed the Pacers a lot. But again, I'm not a huge I'm not a huge Pacers fan like I am with the Giants. I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you, Super Bowl 52 champions. I do. I tell the truth on here. That's the most important thing. I tell the truth. I'm not on here to lie to people and get something for nothing. You probably wanted The Rock to beat me at WrestleMania. When did hey Stone Cold? When did The Rock and Stone Cold uh, go at WrestleMania? What WrestleMania was that? Do I think the Giants make? I actually do think the Giants make the playoffs. I actually do. I think the Giants can make the playoffs. Oh, and again, I don't want to get into too big details, but I have a video explaining that very thing coming up. Actually, I actually think the Giants can win the NFC East, and I'm going to explain. But I kind of just was going to save that for later. Yeah, I'm asking Stone Cold. I'm asking with a little onion. Yeah, I'm asking Stone Cold. What? What? Be picking no better than Phil. Okay. Well, thanks, Cattle Dog. And you'll be picking your nose another year. What? Hold on 1 second. Make sure I do this. Okay. Eight camel toes. For some reason there is this. I get these allegations that I block people. I don't block people. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what you will get blocked for. The only thing that I will block people for. Now I have considered to start blocking people that claim that I'm on drugs. I have, and I'm not talking about like, oh, you're smoking something, Pizzle. If you think the Giants, and I'm talking about that. I'm talking about I have a personal I have a personal, you know, upset story that I shared earlier about drug use that I'm not, I don't like when people say that I'm on drugs. I've never touched a drug a day in my life. I've never done anything. I went to Vegas and did a couple edibles, but outside of that, I've never done any drugs. What's up, Hector? I've never done any booger sugar. I've never done anything. Um, so I have thought about starting to block people that say stuff like that. But outside of that, the only thing that will get you blocked on my channel is if you say something trashy and nasty about Baby Doll. You say something trashy and nasty about Baby Doll, that gets you blocked. Outside of that, you don't get blocked. Now, being a husband, you at all times you gotta support your wife. At all times. I mean, at all times you gotta be the leader of your household. And if you allow people to trash your queen, to absolutely just shit all over your queen, then you are no king. I'm sorry. And you don't, there's no need for you to be the leader and the man of the house if people are going to talk to her. You can't talk to her that way in her face if I was around. I mean, it wouldn't matter if you whoop my ass. You could whoop my ass. You talk shit about Baby Doll. Well, I'm going to say something. Now, I might get my ass whooped, but I'm at least going to say something. I'm going to go down swinging, bottom line. So you disrespect Baby Doll. And look, I'm not saying you can't talk shit to Baby Doll. I'm not saying you can't say, damn, Baby Doll, that was a stupid ass comment. That was a stupid ass thing you said. I'm not saying that. But you can't go around saying Baby Doll's a cum guzzling whore. You can't say that. You say that, you get blocked. You can't play. You can't play in my playground anymore. This man cave, wherever I do the videos, that's my playground, okay? I allow you to enter this establishment, okay? I do a lot of my videos here. Sometimes we go out, but a lot of my videos are here. And so I let you into this little part of me. And you come to a man's man cave, you trash his wife. I mean, that's no man cave. So, look, that's the only thing that gets you blocked. Outside of that, you don't get blocked on my channel, period. Look, here's the thing. I'm in the business of trash talking. I'm in the business of wanting, I want people to trash talk me. I want to trash talk them. I want them to trash talk me. If I block people for trash talking me, then I got no business. Hey, I don't know how you say your name. The Famini? I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, I mean, E-Rock needs to put me on his podcast. I don't even know if E-Rock even has a podcast anymore. Thank you, Taylor. Listen, I know I've said this a lot already. Little Baby Doll is going to be in a video very soon. Little Baby Doll is going to be in the video very soon. I actually was going to upload it last night, and I pushed it back. So, it might be because of my recent videos with Philly 500, but I have a Little Baby Doll video coming out very soon. And she's my little queen. And anybody that says anything bad about Little Baby Doll, you can trash talk Little Baby Doll. I don't care. But you cannot step over the boundaries. You step over the boundaries, you cannot play in my playground anymore. You just can't. Bird Gang, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. See, here's the thing. Actually, Robert, she is starting to talk. Funny story, Robert, if you want. Are you guys familiar with the Bush commercials? Are you familiar with the Bush commercials? Is anybody familiar with that? If you are, Little Baby Doll has started to go around saying Bush. And I think it's really funny. I don't know if Baby Doll thinks it's funny, but I think it's hilarious. Bush. So she has been saying that. But yeah, she's been talking. She's starting to come around on some words. It's really it's an exciting time for me. It really is. You know, a lot of people also don't realize that being a father, especially to a 2-year-old, is very time consuming. It is a challenge. I'm going through a challenge right now that is a fun challenge. It's exciting, but it's a challenge nonetheless. And being a dad is special. But I still make time to come on YouTube and make these videos for entertainment purposes. And you know, a lot of people. I tell you something that's been going around too. A lot of people say I don't act this way outside of YouTube. Well, I can certainly tell you that I do. I act this I the way I act is very is pretty much spot on. I can't turn that on and off. I am who I am. If I get excited enough, you know, you'll get some entertainment. Hell, you cut me off in the middle of the road, you know. You and I got business. Is Baby Doll a Giants fan? Damn right. She's a Giants fan. I've turned her into a Giants fan. You damn right. She better root for the Giants. Her ass got to go. This is a true story. You guys want a true story? It's a true story. So when Baby Doll and I got married, first of all, my groomsman's cake. My groom's cake was a Giants cake. No lie, it was a Giants cake. If I can find it, give me 1 second. Hold on. Not the cake, but something else. Here it is. So what do you call this? I guess it's a garter belt. What is it called? What is it called that goes on the chick's thigh when they get married? What is that? Is it a garter? What is it called? Somebody help me here. I don't know what this shit's called. Does anybody know? Goes on their like thigh, and the guy's got to go in there and pull it out. Does all the throwing? Is it a garter? What is it called? Okay, so garter. So no lie, this is what Baby Doll wore in her wedding. Okay, no lie. Even a little football on it. So I keep this. This is something that I hang on to. No, I will not put it up for a bet. I won't put it up for a bet like the hard hat. So, anyways, groom's cake was a Giants cake. The garter thing was a Giants thing, and I told Baby Doll, you know, when we first got married, I said, look, I've loved the Giants. I've loved the Giants longer than I'll ever love you. I mean, I was just straight up honest with her, you know. So just told her that as far as, you know, for the rest of my life, the New York Giants will be a part of my life. So if there's one thing I can go ahead and tell you, we may move, I may have different jobs, I may change as a person, all this and that. But the one thing that will never change is the New York Giants will always be in my life. So you got to give me those days. Just have to. So, was she supposed to? No, I don't know what she was supposed to do, but I tell you what, I was keeping the son of a bitch. See, yo, talk football since you bashing everyone. They don't have content. I don't know what you're saying, Philly Dilly. That doesn't sound like English to me. That's not English. I can only read English. See you, Super Bowl 52 champs. I don't know if I like that name, but have a good rest of the night. It is. Hey, Catfish. What's up, man? It is. It's hard to find a good woman. Let me tell you what, 2019, there is no way in the world. Let me tell you what. First of all, if Baby Doll picked up her shit and said, I'm out of here, I'm gone. There's no way in the world that I'm staying with your ass anymore. and Pizzle had to hit the dating scene again, I wouldn't date. I wouldn't date at all. I'd just be out here just, yeah, I'll hang out with you tonight, and next week it'd be somebody else. And next week, I mean, it'd just be too damn, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough world. 2019. I don't envy anybody that's got to go through the dating scene right now. I'd be Let me tell you what, mosh is scary. I don't. Taylor S. I don't. I hate the politically correct culture. I can't stand it. I cannot stand. I Politically correct has even started to affect sports. Like I walked away. I can't even. You can't even enjoy like the women's soccer team shit. Not that I even like soccer, but you're like, I'll watch this. I'll get into it. And then you realize it gets fucking bombarded with the politically correct and all this and this bullshit. And it's just nonsense. And so, for me, I can't stand how the way things are. I'm not really a fan of social justice warriors or politically correctness. I'm not really into that as either. I'm just not into it. I mean, truthfully, I tell you this, I think a lot of people just are into everybody's business. I think people need to start just worrying about their own self. Get their own shit together. I mean, if your house, if I could go on Twitter, I can go on YouTube, I can go on a lot of shit, and I can say, well, so and so ain't doing it right. So and so he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. We need to do this, we need to do that. But if your house isn't in order, you got no reason to be talking about anybody. You got no reason to be saying any shit about anything if your house stinks. Bottom line, I mean, if you can't even make up your fucking bed, how the hell are you going to tell somebody how to run the country? I mean, it's like me. I'm not going to go tell somebody on YouTube that I think their channel sucks if my channel can't stack up against it. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like my channel would be slacking against theirs, I wouldn't say nothing about theirs. But if I feel like my channel holds up, I'll say something about theirs. I'm gonna make sure my shit's in order. How do I rank? See, so y'all want to know? Y'all may rank this. So here's the thing. I think the Cowboys are the team to beat in the NFC East. I hate to say it, but I think they're the team to beat. I think their defense is good. I think they're gonna have a good defense. I think Zeke's a great back. I think Dak is a game manager, but he's a good game manager. He'll never be like elite. I hope the Cowboys pay him like he's elite. But their defense, if they do anything this year, it will be because of their defense. People keep saying, and I say people, I see people on YouTube, I see people on ESPN, I see people on NFL Network. They keep acting like this is a two-team horse race between the Cowboys and the Eagles, and I completely disagree with that. I don't think the Eagles are going to be as good as people think they are. I just don't think they are. Here's the thing. When you win a Super Bowl, okay, and I know they're coming up on 2 years removed from that. When you win a Super Bowl, two things happen. Number one, you start to lose people because you start to lose players because players start now, after winning a Super Bowl, now they want to be paid. Now they want their life to be set up. So you lose players due to free agency. They go out and get paid somewhere else. Second thing that happens is you start riding and dying with these players that got you to the Super Bowl, and then they become old. And it's okay if at certain positions, if a player can get old. For example, the quarterback position. The quarterback can get old. The quarterback can get old because the game has accommodated for the quarterback to be up in age. For example, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. You get what I mean? So they don't get it. They don't get his hit. They don't get beat up like they used to. So the defense, I think, for the Eagles are not going to be as good as people make it out to be. Okay, I just don't think it. I just don't think it is. I'm just not impressed with their linebackers. I think their D-line can be good, but I mean, D-line can only be good if it stays healthy. I just don't. I'm not wowed by their secondary. I look at their offense. Yeah, I see Carson Wentz, but I see a guy who doesn't seem that he can complete a full season. He's been injury prone, and here's the thing: I highly doubt at this rate Carson Wentz is playing when he's 35 years old. Okay, is Alshon Jeffrey a good receiver? Absolutely. I like their tight ends. I think Zach and Dallas are good tight ends. I think outside of Jeffrey, I'm not. Look, Deshaun Jackson. I mean, come on, man. He's got some wear and tear on him. Okay, I don't care what you say. Eventually, all that shit fades. Bottom line. But Alshon Jeffrey, I think, is still a good weapon, especially for Wentz. But I mean, whatever, And then Jordan Howard, I don't even know if he's really a number one running back. Honestly, don't. I just don't. I don't know if he's all that like people are making him out to be. Their offensive line, I think, got some wear and tear. And honestly, I just feel like the Giants are going to be in the mix there. I'm not going to sit here and on paper, the Redskins defense could be serviceable, but I think they're just a team that looks decent on paper outside of that, truthfully. And I think they're going to throw Haskins into the fire, and I think he's going to fail miserably. Bottom line, I think he's going to fail miserably. I was never a believer in Haskins from the get-go. If you've been following my channel, I screamed up and down how I thought Haskins wasn't that good. I had no problem with Daniel Jones, but yeah, exactly right, Vaughn. Nobody has to wish, and I wouldn't even. I actually want to beat the Eagles with Wentz at their quarterback. I do. I want to because that's their ginger Jesus, as they like to call him. I want to beat Carson Wentz. But here's the thing. When I saw the Giants were going to play the Eagles twice in December, I said to myself, well, that's fucking fantastic. Because the likelihood is by the time we play the Eagles in December, Carson Wentz may not even be there. That's the truth. That is the truth. I mean, I got 2 back-to-back seasons that proves that. I mean, so the likelihood is, if I go based on history, if I look at history, it tells me that Carson Wentz will not be playing in December, or he will miss one of those 2 games in December against the Giants. If he makes it to both of them, I'd be shocked. If he does, bring it on. Bring it on. And I hope those games matter. JD, how was it when you went to Philly? I might be going 2020 for the. I would encourage every person from every team to go to Philly. I would encourage everybody, and here's why. I'll give Eagle fans this, okay? When I went to Philly with E-Rock, it was a Thursday night game, and it was either I don't know if it was right after. It may have been right after Thanksgiving. I can't really remember. I think it was right after Thanksgiving. The Eagles were eliminated mathematically from the playoffs. They had no chance. The Giants, if they would have won that game, clinched a playoff spot. Now we ended up clinching. We ended up getting it the week later, but we had a chance that night. So here's the thing. We played Philly. The Eagles were playing for nothing. E-Rock even told me. E-Rock told me, see you later, Catfish. E-Rock even told me, he said, it's probably going to be a down night. He was kind of making excuses for Eagle fans. He said, this isn't going to be a great tailgate. Probably won't be a great, turnout, whatever. I'm just making excuses. So, anyways, I go to the game, and the place is packed. The place is fucking packed. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the hell? Like, these people are eliminated mathematically, and they are literally packing this place. I mean, the Eagle fans packed this place, and that told me right. I respect that. If you follow my channel, the one thing I'll show you is I'm a Giants fan, hardcore, no matter the record. It don't matter if we're 16 or 15-0 or 0-15. I'm coming out week 6 making a video. Bottom line. So I respect the shit out of Eagle fans from the fact that I know they're diehard. No question about it. Now, I can sit here and question their motives to being on YouTube because I've seen a time period when Eagle fans weren't even on YouTube. They wouldn't show up. And then all of a sudden they win a Super Bowl and a lot of people are like, well, shit, I'm on YouTube. Well, it's easy to be on YouTube when you've had some success. Now, when you're down in a downward time, it's tough to be on YouTube. There's not a lot of good things to say, not good things to see. So I respect the shit out of that. Now, here's the thing. Did I get some shit talk? Yeah, I got some hell. I had two girls. I had two girls in front of me that dog cussed the fuck out of me. I mean, they lit into my ass like it wasn't nothing. Now, I'm a person that I don't really like trash talking women. It's not my thing. I don't like to attack women. I kind of let women say whatever the hell they want to say to me. I just, kind of roll off, whatever. So I let them just get in my ass. I had a couple Eagle fans that were on one side of me and kind of across from me that were shit talking. But here's the thing. Eagle fans, what I learned really fast about Eagle fans being face to face was they just want to know if you're the real deal or not. They just want to know, are you there? Are you there to bullshit, or are you there to actually just root on your team? I had two guys behind me who were Giant fans, but they weren't wearing any Giants gear. None. They weren't wearing a lick of Giants gear. Okay? And they were shit talking, but they came into the game neutral. Neutral. Okay? You with me? They're completely neutral. They have no alliances. Giants have a couple little success. Now they're cheering. It's like going to the horse track and they've already started the race and the horse leading, and all of a sudden the guy over here is yelling about how go horse that's leading. Well, fuckhead, why didn't you say something before they open the gate? You get what I mean? So, anyways, when I walked out of that place, the Giants lost. I hardly had anybody get in my face and say anything to me. I had separated from E-Rock. I was literally by myself, okay? E-Rock and I say, see ya. We literally said, see you right outside the gate of Lincoln Financial. I had to walk probably 400 yards to my hotel, which was right across the parking lot, right across the street. I had to walk past the Philly, where the Phillies play. I had to walk down that way. I absolutely love the setup that Philadelphia has, to be honest with you, because they have Wells Fargo Arena, they have the football, Lincoln Financial, then they have where the Phillies play. And then they have this huge parking lot in the middle, so they can literally tailgate for all three leagues, all three of them, okay? So here's the thing. I have to walk 400 yards to my hotel. Now this is the point in which I think that trouble is going to happen, okay? I'm in Giants gear. I'm by myself. It's dark. I'm ready to put a fucking triangle choke on somebody's ass if I have to. You with me? Pizzle knows a little jiu-jitsu, just a little bit, enough to get by, bottom line. But I'm not going to stand and bang with anybody. I'll tell you the first. If you got in a fight with me, we going to the mat. Bottom line, I'm double legging your ass, and we're gonna do some jiu-jitsu rolling. I'm not gonna stand and bang. I'm just telling you right now. Too many issues there could happen. Okay, but I'll roll with you. Bottom line. So I'm walking, and I had a couple people say some shit, nothing that I couldn't handle. I mean, they didn't say my mother was a whore or anything like that. They just basically said, how about them Eagles, blah, 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 blah. You get your ass kicked. I said, what's your record, blah, blah, blah. Nothing crazy, okay? So, got to my room, had a couple laughs, a couple smirks, whatever, and was fine. Eagle fans, you go in there and you get drunk, you start acting stupid things are going to happen to you. You go there, you talk to a couple of the people, might say a little, say a few things, all in good fun. It's good. I can handle people telling me my team sucks. Eli did what Eli does, throws a couple picks to start the game. Giants go down early. Then he rallies them back, teases me, makes me feel like I'm in it. I start shit talking a little bit, and then they laugh at me. So I can handle it. No big deal. I would 100% go back to an Eagles game. And I think every fan of every team should go. Bottom line. They should go. I think you should go every damn time. What's up, boys for life? Say hello. If you guys are in here, say hello. I'm gonna tell you one thing I really like. Let me tell you one thing I really like when I'm doing these live streams. I really like when people tell me where they're from. I really like it. Now, I'm not telling you I want your address. I just like people tell me where they're from. I like when people say, hey, I'm watching from so-and-so. I think your videos suck dick. I think your videos are trash. That's what I like. I don't know, JD. I got to talk myself into getting Madden. I really don't want to get Madden. But I always get Madden. But I really don't want to get Madden. San Antonio, Texas. Okay. I've heard good things about San Antonio. Never been to San Antonio, but I've heard good things. Matter of fact, North Philly. Okay, what's up, Rob? What's up, Pam C? What part of Ohio, Pam C? I got to tell you, everybody in this house, Pam C, are kind of Ohio haters. I'm an Ohio hater. Okay? I got to be honest. Pam C, I'm an Ohio hater. Real Talk Perez. Okay, Real Talk. I will. Oh, Vodka, you ain't in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. There ain't no damn way you're in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I know where you from, Ray Vaughn. Team Mafia's from Florida. South Central? What do you mean by South Central Ohio, Pam C? Where about? I don't know what city. Now, I will say this. Thanks, Aunt Camel Toast. Okay, what's up, Robert Smith? I like outside Chicago. I'm in Mount Juliet all the time, Vodka. No joke. I'm in Mount Juliet a lot. So I like Pam C. I got to go back to this. I like Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati, but Cincinnati is part of Kentucky. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. Cincinnati is Kentucky. Now everybody likes to claim Cincinnati's in Ohio, but it should be Kentucky. Bottom line. Okay, you can't tell me that body of water is separating Ohio and Kentucky. Okay, I consider Cincinnati in Kentucky. Bottom line. If you live in Kentucky, the Cincinnati Bengals should be your home team. Cincinnati Reds should be your home baseball team, okay? So I count Cincinnati as Kentucky. Now, Columbus Airport might be the worst airport I've ever been to. I hate Columbus. No, it's probably not the worst, but it's close. It is close. I've been to Columbus. I think Columbus is a cool little college town. But I hate Cleveland. I think Cleveland is a fucking dump. I'm a believer that Cleveland is a fucking dump. I just believe Cleveland's a dump. Let's see. I missed somebody else. Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo by morning. Let's see where else. Orlando, Florida, up in here. Okay, Tony Sunshine, Orlando. I'm not a big Orlando guy, but okay, what's up? Scranton, Pennsylvania. Obviously, JD's in Sacktown. Hector's in Cali. What part of Cali? Toms River, New Jersey. From Michael D. Where'd my Mount Juliet boy go? Okay, Pam C. Born and raised in Vegas. Let me tell you what, Vegas spit me up and turned me out. Raphael, Keith Thurman, all day. All day. What the hell? Mount Juliet. That man's in Mount Juliet. I'm over at Sir Pizza all the damn time. Where else we got? Where else you guys from? Do I love Vegas? I did love Vegas. I think Vegas is dirty. I'm not gonna lie. I think Vegas is dirty. But I do like Vegas. Vegas reminded me, well, no, it didn't remind me. She's doing great, Ray Vaughn. I appreciate it. Thanks for asking. Right off of O11? Wow, okay. Close. You need to come over here and do some cop bizzle videos. Let's see. I stayed, sports fan, I stayed at the, shit. I called it the train station. Fuck, I forgot the damn name of it. San Jose. What's up, Hector? Okay, Hector's in San Jose. What's one of the stations? One of the stations. Fuck, I can't believe I can't remember it. Appreciate that, boys for life. I'm glad you liked it. No. I wasn't at. No, I wasn't at Santa Fe. No, I wasn't at Santa Fe. No, I wasn't at Santa Fe. Yeah, Boulder Station. There you go. I'm sorry, Boulder Station. Real talk, Scott. I was at Boulder Station. Yeah, Boulder Station's where I went. So I actually wanted to. The reason why Boulder Station was picked was because I wanted, or well, the group that I was with, the people that I was with, we wanted to be off the strip. So like we wanted to. Okay, well that's where the hookers go. Okay, well I mean, I heard somebody having sex with a hooker. I know for a fact because I literally walked by their room and I heard them getting down. So I actually enjoyed that. But I actually liked Boulder Station. I thought it was nice. I thought it was clean. What was I going to say? I thought it was a nice place, and I'd stay at Boulder Station again all day, every day. I just wanted to be off my little crew I was with. We wanted to be close by the strip, but we wanted to be off the strip. Yes, it was a good bang for your buck. But I went to the strip, went to all the big places, MGM, Little Caesars, not Little Caesars, Caesar's Palace. Little Caesars. Went to Caesar's Palace. Went literally everywhere. Went literally everywhere. So I don't know what I'll say. I'm a big roulette player. I like roulette. Roulette is my game. So I have this strategy when I'm playing roulette that is what I think is really good. And it's actually it's kind of a version of the James Bond scheme. James Bond did this scheme, so you can credit him. But it's not exactly the James Bond scheme. I actually put my own twist to it. So if you take this, so when I went to Vegas, I didn't do anything but bet sports. See, I bet sports, horses, and played roulette. I didn't play blackjack. I didn't play craps. I watched people do that, but I I just played roulette, and that was the only table game I played. So my strategy is let's say so the first, and the reason why I did this strategy, the reason I learned this strategy is because I literally went one night and lost a bunch of money just playing black and red, black and red, black and red. So then I went up to my room, studied a roulette scheme, and found the James Bond and put my own twist to it. So just for purposes of keeping it small, you take $20. Okay, you take $20 and you put 14 of it on the 19 through 36 section. Okay, so take 14, put 19 through 36. Then you take 5 of it and then you put it on second and 12. And then you take the dollar and you split the zeros. So the idea is, obviously you don't push. Obviously um, uh, you don't make all your money back. But if you hit the zeros, you'll get 17. So you were 20 invested, so you get 17. So you take a $3 net loss, but no big deal. If you hit 19 through 36, you're going to make a little bit of money. And second and 12 doesn't make a ton of money. It doesn't make really any money either. But the idea here is you hit everything as long as 1 through 12 doesn't hit, then you're going to win something. But if you hit the 19 through 24, you win double on the second and 12 and 19 through 36. So I did that one night and made some money and was pumped about it. But I'm trying to go to Vegas before the year is up. A couple of my buddies and I have two other buddies that we are actually entering the. Are you guys any of you guys familiar with the Super Contest, the Westgate Super Contest? Two of my buddies and I are entering the Super Contest. One of my buddies is flying out there to sign us up because you got to get with a proxy service, and so he's going out there to sign us up. We're working on a name right now for a group, and if you follow the standings, it may have something to do with my channel. But anyways, we're signing up for it, and at some point this year, I think I'm going to Vegas just so that I can have a football weekend out there, and I think it makes for good content. But yeah, I like Vegas. Vegas is fun. Vegas is you know, I enjoyed Vegas as much as I enjoyed Miami. I'm a big Miami guy. I have no idea what that is, US. I have no idea what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is. That could be anything. That sounds awful. Yeah, yeah, Robert, I do. Thank you. I got a cue. Everything I said in that video was the truth. I literally was trash talking in the casino. I wish I had my camera with me. I would have literally filmed it because I was trash talking this woman who, not that it matters, she just happened to be black. She was a big Cowboys fan. She was missing teeth, and she was shit talking the shit out of me. I mean, she was giving me the business because she was a Cowboys fan who was betting this. I guess she bet the hell out of the Cowboys, and here I'm sitting here with a Giants ticket, and I look foolish because, I mean, she was like, the funny thing is you can do this thing where you live bet, right? You can go live bet, and so like the spread changes, and she just kept going. She'd walk by me, and she just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep betting the shit out of the Cowboys. I'm gonna keep betting the shit." She just kept saying, she just kept going up there live betting the hell out of the Cowboys and just giving me the business about it. I'm sitting there thinking like, this is what my Giants are putting me through. I'm literally in Vegas getting the shit kicked out of me by some lady missing some teeth. I live for those moments. People don't realize I live for those moments, though. I really do. I live for those moments of being in a competitive a competitive mix up with anybody in all walks of life. I don't care who the hell you are. If you hate or if you're going against something I love, you and I are gonna have some business. You and I are gonna have some we gonna do some talking. I would do a video with Lord Brunson, Philly Dilly. I would do it. I think Lord Brunson. So I have this. For those that don't know, I have this tagline that is good for business. I think if a channel is good for business, I will say it's good for business. If I think a channel is bad for business, I will say it's bad for business. Thank you, Rush for Sports Fan. I think Lord Brunson is good for business. I do. I think I got to give props to Lord Brunson. Now here's the thing. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Thank you, Team Mafia. I think Lord Brunson is on here at the right. I think it's suspicious that he's on here at a certain time. Eagles are somewhat good right now. They have a lot of hype going into this season. But I think if the Eagles started to go downward again, had a real bad season, I think Lord Brunson would go ghost on you. That's just the truth. I believe that. But I think that the stuff that he puts out is good. I think it's better than Philly 500 stuff. I think it's I think it's honestly, I think it's some of the best Philadelphia Eagles content there is out there. I'm not saying it's the best. I still haven't, a lot of people don't remember some of the old Eagle video makers out there that I still don't think that people of today can beat the old Eagle video makers that I used to watch. Okay, Philly Dilly. Look, some people, here's the thing. Some people aren't going to get the trash talking. I get that. I get, yeah, thank you, JD. JD knows. Double Time was the greatest. He was Nikolai 2020 and he was Double Time 24/7. Was the best Eagles video maker I'd ever seen in my life. In fact, he may not only been the best Eagles, he may have been one of the best football content creators that YouTube has ever seen. No question about it. No question. Made some of the best videos and was unbelievable at editing. Was unbelievable. Loved him. Absolutely loved him. And I'm gonna say this, I mean this. There are a few people that I regret that I never got to meet, and I'm not saying that I couldn't meet him because I don't know. I'm assuming he's still alive. I hate that I never got to meet Double Time. It fucking bugs the shit out of me because, obviously I went up and met E-Rock. Was happy to meet E-Rock. But Double Time, Nikolai, whatever you want to call him, was one of the best. And damn, he just made great content. And what a lot of people don't realize is this. For those that are watching, you watch, I've been here long enough. And of course, people, have told me about that. You only got so many subscribers. You've been here for so long. But I have been here for so long. I've also consumed a lot of content. I've also seen a lot of content. I've also seen what a lot of different people have brought to the table. And when I look at old content that isn't on YouTube, but I just remember it. And then I look at the content of today, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, you guys have given this guy 14,000 subscribers, and you watch him at this rate, you don't even realize what you missed. You missed some of the best content before you got here. And like, to me, and here's the frustrating part is you're on here now because, well, the Eagles are good right now. But if you would have been on here years ago when they weren't that good, you would have seen some of the best Eagles content and fallen in love with some of these other YouTubers. And then you would look at this and you'd say, well, yeah, Pizzle's right. This shit is trash. So, I'm just saying, I think the YouTube, I just wish people understood what I was saying about, yeah, I thought for sure John Ammo was going to come on after they won the Super Bowl. If you, being a betting man, I would have bet my fucking house that John Ammo was going to say something after they won the Super Bowl. But anyways, not to keep harping on this, but you see people make certain content over the years, and people that made trash talking, and now you see people do these other certain types of videos. And look, if you want to watch somebody break down the backup to the backup free safety, I mean, I guess, but they're just using them to pump out content because they can't create anything. I'm not one of these people that's I'm not out here pimping the New York Giants. Okay? I'm not some pimp and I pimp the Giants out like there's some hooker so that I can give you guys content. No, I create my own stuff that's centered around the Giants, and then I give it to you. I cook it. I let it marinate. I cook it up. Some of these guys on YouTube now just take their team, this case the Eagles, and then they just pimp them out. And then they use that and say, yeah, this is my content. But they didn't create anything. They didn't make anything up. They just went out and pimped out the team that's basically doing it for them. So, yeah, actually, Boys for Life, I started YouTube, doing YouTube. I think YouTube was created, JD might know this, or you guys, anybody, you guys. I think YouTube was created in 06, and I joined in maybe 05. Maybe, I don't know when YouTube first started. I know it was like 06. I think it was 06. I joined in 07 and started making videos week 4 of the 07-08 season. Now, it just so happens the Giants won the Super Bowl that year. Personally, I think I got lucky. But anyways, I was in college, broke, didn't have a lot of money, had a junky ass Xbox camera, didn't even have an Xbox, but I had an Xbox camera. I had this bullshit ass mic that I wore on my ear. I look ridiculous. I look stupid. I'll be the first to tell you I look stupid. My content was not up to standards, but what I was saying I thought was good, but my content quality wasn't that good. But anyways, it was a blast for me to find this stuff when I was in college. I had a great time. But people don't realize all of the good quality content that they missed out on. And I sit here and I watch the stuff that gets put out on YouTube now, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, all of you are being played so bad. Like, you're just being played. You're all being lied to. Really, truthfully, you're just all being lied to. And I just couldn't imagine pimping out my favorite team the way that some of these people do on here. I just couldn't imagine it. The Giants don't owe me nothing. They've given me everything that I need for the rest of my life. I mean, they really have. They've given me multiple Super Bowls for me to be happy about. They've given me some memorable moments, not only at games, but watching them on television. You're not blocked. I mean, clearly, if you was blocked, Mosh, you wouldn't be able to fucking type right here. They've given me some of the best moments that I'll ever remember. They don't owe me anything, so I will never ever come on here. And look, I'll put a little PayPal thing if you guys want to donate to me. I mean, every time you guys donate to me, I just basically take that and basically put it into the channel. I've had several donations that I've been adding up so that if I want to create something for a content purposes. I'll use it. But I don't come on here and pimp out my team for cash. You know, I feel like a lot of people do that now. And you guys look at that as content. No, South of Heaven 88 is not blocked, Captain Mosh. No, you're not blocked. I don't know why you keep saying you're not blocked. But anyways, and I'm not blocking you right now. Anyway, so Mosh has got me all fucked up. Anyway, so I don't, you know, now people go on here and a lot of people said I was I'm a hater, I'm all this and that, I'm jealous and all this and that. I'm not jealous. I'm not a hater because I can easily do the content that a lot of these people do now. I can easily do that. And people say, well, you need to grow your channel, you need to transition your channel, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not pimping out my team. I'm not pimping out my team. I'm going to create content that I'm going to make up shit that is good and is fun and exciting. And I'm not just going to sit here and let the team give me my content. I don't know what that means, Seb. What do you mean stay in your lane and support? I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what that means. Stay in your lane and support. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, so Rayvon kind of said, you know, yeah, like a beat writer, like no acting like a beat writer. Yeah, sure. To me, it's easy. Here's the thing. It's easy to be a beat writer. Okay? It's easy to be a beat writer. I can sit here and make a video and say, well, today Daniel Jones in practice completed 6 of 8, and he looked really good, and he's throwing the ball really well, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. I could sit here and, the Giants signed so-and-so and I think it's a good move, blah, blah, blah. I can sit here and do that, but what's creative about that? I mean, what's so good about that? I'm not saying you can't have a comment about, being excited about, we drafted Daniel Jones. I can't say that you can't have that. But at the same time, like, is that being creative? Is that actually creating good content? I don't understand how that's being creative. To me, if I come out and make a video and I have a little bit of flair to it, a little theatrics to it, and I'm also covering the story at hand, whatever it may be, that to me is creating something. That to me is actually creating something good. I think it's an excellent debate to discuss about what is real content and what is not real content. I just think that a lot of you guys on YouTube are being played. That's my honest opinion. This isn't about necessarily me. I think you're getting played. I think the whole, and speaking of, I think the Joe Boo thing is. I actually think the Joe Boo thing that Mark Holmes does is funny. I think it is. I think it's a little creepy, but I think it is funny. I mean, I think but Joe Boo is literally the only creative thing that Mark Holmes does. Okay, and I understand I'm talking about Mark Holmes. I must be a hater, but a lot of people love to say to me, well, all you do is copy Ric Flair. You just copying Ric Flair. You copying Ric Flair. Well, Joe Boo is literally off the movie Major League. He literally watched the movie Major League and created his own Joe Boo. He didn't even change the name. He didn't even change the name from Joe Boo. He kept the same damn name. He kept the same. And let me tell you what, I'm one of the cult members of that watches that Major League. I love Major League. Major League is literally one of the best baseball movies ever created. It doesn't even get enough. It doesn't even get enough. You know, a lot of people talk about Field of Dreams, Bull Durham. But I think there are some sneaky good baseball movies. For example, obviously, fuck. Oh, I think. Well, I mean, League of Their Own is damn good, but I was thinking about Sandlot. But the two sneaky, I think the two really good sneaky movies, baseball movies, is Major League, which I don't even know if counts. But oh, I love Moneyball, Robert. I like Moneyball. But The Fan, Robert De Niro, The Fan, and Wesley Snipes is in that one. Wesley Snipes is also in Major League. So, anyways, sorry, I got off track. So, Major League, I'm one of the big fans of Major League. Love that movie. Charlie Sheen, giving him his props. Natural's good. Natural's good, G-Man. Natural's good. I don't mind it. Charlie Sheen might be, outside of maybe Kevin Costner, Charlie Sheen might be the best actor I've ever seen that actually can throw a baseball. Like, that dude in that movie, I love watching, like, he brings so much authenticness to that role, because like he actually throws that ball actually really, really good. Like, Charlie Sheen is fucking badass in that movie. Like, I'm just a believer in him. Rick Vaughn, if I was an Indians fan, there's no doubt in my mind I'd have a Rick Vaughn jersey. I would have to have a Rick Vaughn 99 jersey. I'd have to. No doubt in my mind I'd have to have that. But anyways, I digress. Mark Holmes literally copied that from the movie Major League. So his most creative thing, which I think is his most creative thing, is literally a copycat of a movie. So people say I copy things, which I have no problem if he copied a Joe Boo. I have no problem with it. But at the same time, if I go watch his videos and I'm sitting here thirsting for Cowboys content, tell me, for all you guys that are in here, give me you guys the best Cowboys. Give me the best Cowboys guy you got on YouTube. Who's the best Cowboys guy you got? You gonna say Shango? I mean, give me your best Cowboys content creator. Is it Shango? I mean, Shango's great with the live stuff. Shango's phenomenal. No question about it. It can't be Mark Holmes' Two Faces of Evil. It can't be. I mean, the point I'm trying to make here is, outside of Shango, there's nothing coming from the Cowboys fans. Nothing. I can't even, by the way, I can't believe I went an hour and 12 minutes. I appreciate you guys hanging on with me. But I don't see a lot of okay, and that's fine, boys for life. That's fine if he wants to be a reporter thing. But guess what? Even reporters have critics. And I choose to be a Mark Holmes critic. Bottom line. I'm a Mark Holmes critic. And here's another thing. I'm telling you, Mark Holmes is pimping out the Dallas Cowboys. He's pimping the hell out of the Dallas Cowboys here on YouTube. Just pimping them. I'd love to go back and forth with Simus, Real Talk Perez. I'd love it. But Simus has no character. Nothing. Okay, to me, here's the thing. I'm not gonna look. Anybody can do whatever they want in their free time. Okay, anybody can do anything they want on their free time. I'm never gonna tell a man what they can and can't do with their free time. But if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do what Mark Holmes does, go get a job like that. Then go get a job. Go to Dallas or wherever you live, and go see if you can get a radio job. Go see if you can get that. I mean, what are you doing on there? It's not even you're trying to be professional, but it's not professional. It's not. You shouldn't be taking yourself so serious here on YouTube. YouTube should be fun, good quality stuff. If I want what you're saying, if I want what you're putting out there, you're just putting out stuff that I can click on the radio and watch. I don't hate Mark. I don't hate anybody faces evil. I don't hate anybody. I'm just saying. I'm calling out bad content and at the same time, he's been very disrespectful to the Giants. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. It makes sense, real talk. So when I sit here, I just think that, you know, I know what my channel is. Mile High thinks Joe Flacco's elite. Um, I know what my channel is. I have an idea what I think YouTube should be. Um, and for me, I think at the same time, thank you, good fella. I appreciate that. Good fella, are you a I don't know. Did you tell me who did you tell me you root for? I think you've told me before. If you don't, and here's the thing: if you don't Eagles, that's right, good fella. I didn't want to mix you up with a Cowboys fan. So, if you're not comfortable doing trash talking videos, thank you, Tiger, go Big Blue. If you're not comfortable doing trash talking videos, you don't have to do trash talking videos. I'm not saying anybody has to come on YouTube and do trash talking videos. All I'm saying is, if you're going to do these reporting style videos, at least have some flavor to it. At least put some flavor to it. Don't. No. I know people are going to take that as like, oh, you're telling them what to do, and he's got more subs, he's getting more this and that, but whatever. I think people are being played. I did. Thank you, good fella. I did. They're going nuts. They're going nuts. We hadn't got the season started, and Eagle fans going crazy. But that's what it's all about. When did people get on YouTube and start kissing everybody's ass? I'm not saying you can give somebody props and be like, hey man, I like your shit. But you ain't. I'm not gonna sit here and kiss your ass and say, please give me a super chat. Please give me a super chat right now. I'm not. If I be nice to you, it's because I want to genuinely be nice to you. I'm not being nice to you so you can give me something. See, Justin D, do you think other people view it in a different perspective than you? I don't. Explain further, Justin. Explain further. Do the reports time with my onion sprinkled in and a lot of motion. Okay, irrational. Again, to each his own how they want to do YouTube. To each his own. Good shit. Good. Thank you, good fella. You shouldn't take anything to heart. Eagles fan for 100 years ago. Okay. Too much monotone. Well, if you come to my channel, Irrational Sports Fan, they'll tell you I yell too much. See, other channels offer some value, but what's the value? See, I thought you did it on purpose just to get the season started off right. Vodka, that's the thing. I'm not. I've made my channel very clear of what it is. I've made my channel very clear. I don't care who you are. This is a true story. You guys want a true story? True story. So, I wish JD was in here. JD, are you still in here? Because I know you might know this. I don't know if JD's still in here. This is a true story. So there was this Eagles fan who was on YouTube a long time ago. Her name was Katie's Opinion. Okay, actually, her YouTube channel might still exist. I don't know if it does or not, but Katie's Opinion was one of the first, not, she wasn't a huge YouTuber, but she was up there. I mean, she was up there. I mean, she was one of the first few people that was getting right out of the gate, YouTube action. Hey, I'm a YouTube star. I get YouTube pub. I went after Katie's Opinion. I did. She had nothing to do with the TTC. Absolutely nothing to do with she had nothing to do with with TTC. She had nothing to do with my channel, but I trash talked the shit out of her because she was an Eagles fan. I think she kind of said something she did something that caused me to talk shit to her. Well, she made a video about me. She literally made a video about me, and I ended up doing another video that was actually a music video that was meant to be a killing her with kindness kind of thing, right? Because I thought she was hot. I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was hot. I thought she was a little smoky, and so I kind of killed her with kindness, did a little flirt thing, boo, 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 a little some of that. I was single at the time. Pizzle was single, okay? And so I thought it was good. But here's the thing. She was a huge YouTube thing at the time. And I attacked her. Now, if people today had seen that, they would have said I was clout chasing. But if you've been following my channel since 2007, it don't matter who the hell you are. I'm coming after you regardless. If I find you on YouTube and I think you're interesting, and I think I got something to say to you, I'll say it. I'll put it out there. No question about it. Katie's Opinion is a prime example of me just not even giving a fuck of who you are on YouTube. If I think you shit, if I think I got something to say to you, I'll say it. So, yeah, people say, Boys for Life says, I can't stand the clout chasing shit. Yeah, for some reason, if you have a certain amount of subs or viewers and you say something about somebody else, they will accuse you of clout chasing, which to me is a joke because the people that I'm so-called clout chasing are being played by the person that they're viewing. Yeah, so Mosh is, and I don't know why, Mosh, you're on a different channel, but Mosh is right. So back in the day, that's how Katie probably got my video, if I'm remembering. But Katie made a video and you could reply to the video back then. So basically what would happen is her video would be up and there would be, on the very bottom of it, would be a reply to it. So it would kind of be like if Philly 500 made a video, my reply to that video would be right underneath his video, and you could click it, and then he could actually reply to that one, and it would keep going and going and going. That's how really the TTC, I think, back then exploded, because we had these video replies. So you'd see somebody talk shit, and then there's the other person's video reply, and you would just go on and on and on with video replies. So she replied to that. And it made shit easy because it kind of helped people follow. Now, they took that away. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's because people started trolling. I'm not sure. But anyways, the point of the reason I'm bringing it up is because back then, people were clout chasing and nobody said anything about it. It was just, okay, there's a video reply to it. Like, I don't care if my channel one day gets 100,000 subs. I don't care. I was offered in 2007 to go on Cold Take. I think it was called, what was it? Cold Pizza. ESPN used to have this show called Cold Pizza. Does anybody remember Cold Pizza? Does anybody remember Cold Pizza? Am I even saying it right? I'm almost certain it's Cold Pizza. Does anybody remember that? Please tell me somebody remembers Cold Pizza. Please tell me I'm not too old. Okay. So cold pizza, there I had a no shit. I had an executive producer from Cold Pizza that offered me to come onto the show, and they wanted to do a Giants fan versus a Cowboys fan. Like, they wanted to do a screen where it's like split, and they wanted you to stream from your home, and they stream from their home. And yeah, you're right. Cold Pizza did turn into First Take. They wanted me to. They found me on YouTube, and they wanted me to be on Cold Pizza, and I turned them down. I said no, I wasn't interested. CT Mafia. I wasn't interested. I didn't want to go on Cold Pizza. I was not interested in any fame whatsoever. I wasn't interested in being on ESPN. I'm not interested in 100,000 subscribers. I'm not interested in getting anything from any of this YouTube shit. YouTube for me is a hobby. It is nothing more, nothing less. It is something that I do for fun. It is something that I like to do to be creative, to have fun on. I'm not here to get a job. I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to get anything. I'm not here to pimp my Giants out. I'm also not on here to get nothing from nobody. Now, again, I put a PayPal thing on there. If people want to donate, which they have before, fine. You know, whatever. But, you know, I've been offered good shit before, and I've turned it down. I'm not interested in that stuff. So, I like talking shit. I like meeting people. I like talking shit. I like going to games. For me, the greatest thing that I can ever do on YouTube is what I did with E-Rock. That is the greatest thing that I can ever do. If I can go to a game with another fan of a team and we can shit talk, we can have a good time together, make some memories, have some fun. That to me is the greatest thing that I can ever accomplish on YouTube. If I can make some Giant friends, it's the greatest thing I can ever do on YouTube. Again, I am not on here to pimp out my team. I am not on here to steal nothing from anybody. And I sure as hell ain't on here to clout chase. So when people accuse me of that, I just sit here and roll my eyes that you can't see. I just sit here and roll them because you don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. I don't pimp out my channel on Twitter. I don't pimp out my channel on Facebook. I don't pimp out my channel on any forums. You find my shit, it's because you came to the underground. And I'm the underground king. Bottom line. I mean, I'm down here in the underground. You ain't gonna find me on mainstream. I think mainstream stinks. Everybody knows that band is always better to listen to before they hit mainstream. Everybody knows that. Bottom line. Everybody knows that. I couldn't imagine being on a national syndicated radio and somebody telling me that I had to tone it down, that I had to be something else that I wasn't. Oh, tone it down. That's too much yelling today about the Giants pizzle. Tone it down. We need you to talk about this today. Tone it down. No, I can't do that. I'm giving it to you the way I want to give it to you. Bottom line. So, anyways, it's so funny. People know so much, and they know how they want my channel. They think there's always something. The bottom line is, I think Philly 500 stinks. I think Mark Holmes stinks. I think there's other people that stink too. I just hadn't got to them yet. I just ain't got to them. I just literally ain't got to them. And here's another thing. I said this earlier. I have a video idea that is going to take every ounce of ability that I have. That is going to be hilarious. That I have so many good video ideas right now. It's just going to be fantastic. I can't wait. And here's the thing too. So I want to say this, and then we got to start probably wrapping it up. I got accused because uh, people said, well, he just wants you to say his name. Just say his name. He just wants his name said, blah, 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 blah. I got accused of that. And then this little rat in California, you guys all know who I'm talking about. I only saw Pigskin Pete make one video. That's it. And I don't even know why he made. And here's the thing. Let's be real for a second, okay? Let's be real. Let's be real for a second. Pigskin Pete clout chased. Pigskin Pete clout chased. I mean, if I make a video, if I make a video about an Eagles fan, okay? Clearly I'm a Giants fan. You can add, surely to God, 1 + 1 = 2, correct? Are we all in agreement? So if you're an Eagles fan, you can be disgusted with whatever I did. Okay, you can be disgusted by my video. If you're a Giants fan, you can sit here and rally around and say, yeah, Pistol's right. Philly 500 stinks. Yeah, you can rally around. Okay, bottom line. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan or a Clemson Tigers fan, what do you care? What are you getting in the middle of it for? What's your deal to get in? Oh, so your deal in it is you're going to get in and say, well, Philly 500 and I'm going to make fun of it. No, you're clout chasing. So when I sit here and say to y'all, you're being lied to as the viewer, and these people are just out here pimping their teams. Pigskin Pete out here pimping the Clemson Tigers. Because here's the thing. There's no question. When your team wins a championship, for example, the Giants, I've experienced this twice. Eagle fans that make videos probably have experienced this. When your team wins a championship, people come to YouTube and they start putting in New York Giants. And eventually people find videos that you make. The hottest time for you to ever get on YouTube is when your team is doing well, most notably winning a championship. It's easy for your channel to succeed when your team is winning a championship. So a guy like Pigskin Pete, oh, he's a Clemson Tigers fan. That's the only reason anybody even found him in the first place. He just pimping out his team. But it's hard for you to have views. It's hard for you to get content, or not content. It's hard for you to find viewership, subscribers, when your team sucks. Imagine making videos over the years. Okay, so imagine making videos for years about the Cleveland Browns before Baker Mayfield, before any of that. Imagine making videos for the Cleveland Browns as a fan. What are you going to say? Do you realize how hard it is for you to gain viewership about a team that has accomplished absolutely nothing? It's extremely hard. Anybody that can gain viewership on about a sorry ass team is damn good. But anybody but people that follow a really good team, a Super Bowl caliber team, or a team that wins a national championship, it's easy for you to get viewership then. People are already looking for it. They want that content. What happens? People become champions, and then people watch a team win a championship, and then they become a bandwagon fan of that team. Everybody has to have a rooting interest. Just like the hot time for you to make NBA videos, if you're a Raptors fan, was before obviously what was going on before Kawhi left. But now Kawhi left, nobody's probably going to even give a damn about the Raptors. But if you're a Clippers fan, oh, there's no better time for you to get on YouTube. People want to know what your opinion is because you're going to be a big player next year. You're going to be a big, your team's going to be in the mix. But see, people they don't sit here, they don't respect the fact that the Giants has been dog shit the last couple of years, Yet my channel has stayed relevant for fucking years. And you can't say it's not relevant. You can sit here and look at my numbers and say whatever. But I make one video, and next thing you know, a shitstorm's going all over YouTube with Eagle fans. But I'm clout chasing, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's crazy. And somebody mentioned, well, he's defending his boy. That fucker don't need to be. What is this? What? What? No, you're clout chasing. Nobody's boys. They're not boys. Has Pitsky and Pete and fucking Philly 500 went to a game together? Have they sat side by side together at a game? They're not boys. They're people on YouTube trying to use one another. Yeah, there was Cowboy fans that were even back in Eagle fans. It was like they started tag teaming, like they became the mega powers, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. But what was I going to say? Fuck, I fucked up. So I just think it's funny how. What I was going to say was. I've been to games with two Giant fans from YouTube. Bones. Actually, I've been with Meet the Mets. Not Meet the. I'm sorry. I have been with Meet the Mets. I've been with Meet the Mets. I've been with Bones. I've been with Nicole PTO6, and I've been with Mitos. And yes, that's right. That's right. Pizzle making babies. So, which by the way is a fucking good for business line. A damn good, and I think Pigskin Pete was crying about Pizzle making babies. He didn't like that damn line. Who the fuck doesn't like a line like Pizzle making babies? Oh, how do you not like that? It's like if JD, Key in the Box. Thank you, JD. JD knows who I went to games with. Key in the Box. It's like if I said JD's out here making babies. Well, that's a damn good line. Anyways, I went with Key in the Box. Me and Key in the Box, we're boys. Mitos and I are boys. No, Mitos actually just got married, G-Men till I die. He actually just got married recently. Meet the Mets and I are boys. Bones are boys. Like, we're boys. Like, we go to a game together. We've been to a game together. We'd go to another game. Matter of fact, I've already reached out to Meet the Mets and Bones about the Jets and Giants game. Already got it planned. I told Meet the Mets just the other day. Let's go to the Eagles game together. To me, people say, "Well, that's my boy." I say, well, no, you just on here clout chasing. You're on here trying to get something for nothing. That's the truth. And until people actually start telling the truth around here, they're just lying now on YouTube. People just lying. People just lying to you. That's just facts. It's just facts. I mean, YouTube, as it used to be, is no more. And what you're getting now is just bullshit. You're just getting bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. I honestly feel bad for the consumer on YouTube. I do. I feel bad. I honestly feel bad. I know that when I put out a video, I know how much I've put into it. I know how much I've tried. And I know that if it's not good, then I didn't do enough. But I know that video I made, that suit video I made was damn good. I got all kinds of reactions from so many different people. I know it was good. And as far as I'm concerned, Philly 500 and Mark Holmes should be flattered. They should be thankful for me is what they should be. They should be fucking thankful. They should be thankful that I even give a damn. That's because I might be a mafia dude, Mile High. Did you ever think about that? Yeah. Yeah, JD's right. Once Google took over, it became commercialized. And that's all you get now. It's just commercialized bullshit. There's no real There's no real, authentic, creative content now. It's just bullshit. What do you mean? What do you mean? How you know I ain't Italian, Ma, huh? It's easy to fake a southern accent. Thank you. I was watching that. Yeah, that's right. I was watching that movie. Is it Goodfellas? Is it Goodfellas that I was watching it the other day? Yeah, Hoss is right. Yeah, trash talk is considered hate speech now. It's some of that PC political bullshit we have to live through now. That's right. That's right. It's considered hate speech. I said, oh man. Yeah. Yeah. It's like Philly 500 and Mark Holmes out here putting hashtag me toos. Down here hashtagging, yep, me too. Pistol got me too. I might. Damn, JD, you just gave me a great video idea. Right here, I just got a video idea. Damn it. Damn, I got to give you credit for that too when it comes up. You'll see it, and damn, you just gave me a damn good video idea. Me too. Yeah, casino's a good one. Me too. Damn, that's funny. Oh man. All right, about 5 more minutes. Wrap it up. Any more last minute conversations? I've had fun tonight. Kind of a low key night. Not really much going on. Not a lot of sports on tonight. Not really much going on. Just getting ready for football. Thought about putting out a video tonight, but just want to do this instead. I'm a big mob guy. Donnie Brasco, probably. It's called Donnie Brasco, isn't it? Isn't it called Donnie Brasco? I'm probably not even saying his last name right. I like that one. I don't know, JD. I want to go to Dallas. I like Donnie Brasco. That's one of my favorites. Trying to think. Oh, what was the fuck? I can't even. For some reason, yeah, I like Black Mass. I like Black Mass. I thought it was good. I thought Johnny Depp deserved a fucking award for that role. For some reason, he didn't get one, and I don't know how he didn't get one. I was trying to think of the what was the other movie that he was in that he played John Dillinger. Was it Public? It was Public Enemies. Yeah. So Public Enemies is Baby Doll. Baby Doll really likes Public Enemies. She's a Public Enemies person. That's Baby Doll. I think that's probably her. That's her. That's her. I don't even know. I guess you would consider that a mob movie. I think you would. I think you would. But it's not like it's not like an old school mob one. For some reason, what did I say, Johnny? Did I say Johnny Cash or Johnny Depp? I think I said Johnny Depp. Wrote the undercover work. Okay, okay. That's a good movie. Yeah, Denzel's the fucking goat. Matter of fact, I I watched Training Day the other day, and that scene that he does when he tells them that he's the police, that scene is phenomenal. I mean, Denzel is so badass in that scene. Denzel is the fucking goat. There's only a handful of people that I would wet my fucking pants for if I seen in person. And I think Denzel is one of them. I think Denzel, I'd lose my fucking shit if I saw him in person. The Departed is good. I like The Departed. Me and Denzel would have to we'd have to hug. We'd have to hug. My man. Yeah, Denzel. His son played, I think, for the Rams when they were in St. Louis. I don't think he's a great actor. I know I watched him on Ballers for a little bit, and I know he's kind of starting his movie career. Yeah, John David. What? Yeah, John David. Um, I know he's got a little of his dad in him, but I mean, it's hard. It's hard to live up to Denzel. It's tough. I couldn't imagine trying to fucking come after Denzel. Now, trying to think. Yeah, he does a good impression. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg can every now and then. Mark Wahlberg will grab me with a character. Every now and then, he doesn't get me every time, but every now and then he gets me. Every now and then he gets me. Every now he does. I think Denzel is a Giants fan, but I don't know that for sure. American Gangster, I did. I like American Gangster. Yeah, I did. I'm not one of these like I hate. Yeah, the other guys was I was excited for that, but I didn't love it. I'm not one of these people that hates movies. Like I don't hate. I'm not a movie hater. Like I prefer '80s movies. Like I still think some of the old school stuff. By the way, that shit that Josh Norman did, where he's jumping over the bulls, that's badass. I'm not a big Josh Norman guy, but that's fucking badass. Jumping over the bulls is badass. I don't care what anybody says. I wouldn't fuck with the bull for nothing. For nothing. For none. I couldn't even if I could jump over one, I wouldn't mess with it. Yeah, Remember the Titans is really good from Denzel. That's a good performance. But I'm gonna tell you what, from a coach perspective, like if you're just, I'm gonna tell you the best. I'm gonna tell you the best coach, the best person who ever played a coach in a movie, in my opinion, was Tom Hanks in League of Their Own. I thought Tom Hanks's role in League of Their Own was the best. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm still live, Philip Lindsay. I'm not going to be live much longer. I'm still going. They got me talking about fucking movies, and I stayed on for a little longer. Um, I think Tom Hanks's role. I think he played the best coach. He looked exactly like a baseball manager in that movie. Like Denzel looked like a football coach in Remember the Titans, but yeah. Now Friday Night Lights, Coach Taylor was good. I was a big Tim Riggins guy now. Big Tim Riggins guy. I watched Friday Night Lights when they first came on TV because I liked the movie. I liked the movie. Booby Miles. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I'm a big now here's the thing. Uh Minka Kelly. Wasn't that her name in that one, Lila? Okay, so I follow her, And so here's a letting you into my personal life here a little bit. So um, she was a big in our at our. So I was watching that TV show. What year? What was the first year that that came out? Because I remember watching it from the get go. What year was that? I was still in college. But anyways, the place I was living at, the house I was living at, we had I had two roommates, two other guys. Yeah, it's probably '07. I would believe that it was '07. So yeah, I'm a big Lawrence Taylor guy. So sh- my two roommates in college, we were big Friday Night Lights guys, and I mean, we just Minka Kelly was like our she was our everything. I mean, that girl that was our that was our house crush was Minka Kelly. I mean, she was our house crush. We compared every girl in college to that girl. Every single one of them that we ran. I mean, every one of them we just that's who we like. So, anyways, now she's now she's all I follow her on like the gram, and she's done went politically correct on me, and she's messed me up now on her. So now I'm all fucked up on her now. So like I can't see you later, irrational sports fan. That's a wild name, by the way. So now I'm all fucked up on her, JD. Like she was my girl, and now I'm just like, you've been sucked. You've been sucked by the weirdos, you know. So yeah, I can't. I just can't get behind her now. No, I don't have Instagram. Don't come follow me. Yeah, we still have the show, JD. You're right. You're right. We still have the show. I don't think people understand that. Like, I like to keep YouTube you there for a second. I don't even know if I'm still live. I could not. I might not even be live right now. I think I am. So, yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to wind down anyways. See here. Yep, John Volt played a good asshole and coach. Yep, you're right. I don't know if I'm live right now, but yep, you're right. In Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues. He played a good high school coach. You're exactly right. Played a really good high school coach. Screw booger eaters. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dylan. Um, damn, I cannot believe how long I've went tonight. I did not plan this. How many wins Matador Studio? For the Giants, I'm assuming. Talking about the Giants. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm amazing. Thank you. Do you like other sports? I like other sports, Dylan. Sorry about your thunder. Matador. I think honestly, I think the Giants can get. I think the Giants can get to 9 wins. Um, but that's not to say that they can't sneak up something else. How about hockey movies? Okay, well, obviously the Mighty Ducks for hockey movies. Duh, duh. I mean, what beats the Mighty Ducks for a hockey movie? Come on, bro. No, I think the Giants can do better. I mean, Giants were in a lot of games last year. The Giants were in a lot of games, and I think we're a better team this year than we were last year. I think we're going to be a better team. Best of six. Honestly, man, like I don't think the NFC. I think the NFC East. You're going to find out how. I think I think 10 or 11 wins takes. Are you talking about if you're talking about winning the NFC East? I think you got to win 10 or 11 games. I don't think anybody is going 12-4 or 13-3 in the NFC East this year. I don't know about. No. I mean, y'all saying eight wins for the Giants. I mean, I'm telling you, the Giants were in some of these games that they lost last year. I'm telling you, they were in every. There was a ton of games. How many videos? Look, how many videos did I make last year? Where? How many videos did I make last year where I was telling you guys that they're just teasing me? Well, they were in every one of those games that I said they were teasing me. So if they just turn it around just a little bit, and I think OBJ was a distraction. Bottom line, I think OBJ was a distraction. I'm a believer that he was a distraction, and if he really was a distraction, then they should be only on the improve. Period. So, anyways, guys, appreciate you guys watching me tonight. Appreciate you guys for supporting. Um, yeah, I got some great things. What do you mean? Anyways, so a lot of the things that I've talked about tonight, I'm making some videos coming out here pretty soon. Got one with little baby doll that I'm excited about. I've got a why I think the Giants can win the NFC East video. I've got an Eli Manning, Daniel Jones video. I've got obviously more hate videos. I say hate, but I was gonna say hate week. I've got more trash talking videos. I got a lot of stuff getting ready to come out. Obviously, I think this preseason will be the biggest preseason the Giants have had in 15, 16 years. I think it's a big deal. And yeah, I think I got some really good content coming out later. And I'm really excited about. Um, I'm actually really excited about putting it out there. And I think you guys are really going to like some of the stuff that I got going. I am not I am not going to let people stop me from interacting with other people. If I think other people need to be said something to, I'm going to say something to them. Bottom line. So, with that being said, appreciate the support. Appreciate everything. I've went way too long tonight. But, for those that didn't hear me at the start, um, trying to do well. I'm not trying. It's almost a done deal. Jets and Giants. Uh, Giants home game against the Eagles, and I'm trying to sneak in the Tampa Bay game. Trying to sneak in the Tampa Bay game. It would be amazing if I could get to the three Giant games this year. It would be amazing, if not more. Um. Anyways, appreciate you guys, and be looking out for more stuff. See y'all.